Come down from the top of a parking garage and they don't know. I shouldn't laugh at somebody else, but the whole bottom of their truck could have got taken out by that. But where it comes down and meets the road, it's at an angle. And if you got to hit it real slow at an angle, or you'll rip the whole bottom of your car, your drive shaft and transmission and all that. You'll rip all that out. Hey, it looks like we got somebody here. We're headed down to the lake. As you can see, we're about got sunset, and actually it's already set. It's already gone down. So we got like literally minutes left before dark. It sure looks bright, but my phone does that, but it ain't really that bright.
Wait to cross Bay Street.
When it's dusk, you don't really want to be doing that, but that's what we're doing. There's this guy. Yeah, we're about to lose all the. We're gonna go down to the lake. We're about to lose all the. Lose all the daylight, but hopefully we'll have a couple minutes. I should have headed down here earlier, and I was eating. Yeah, we're about to see the lake. I don't know whose cat that is. There's a cat. I don't know if you can see it running across the train tracks. Phone is not the best. I need a new phone to be doing these videos. It's probably close to a year I've needed a new phone. Gosh, 22 people. That's a lot of people. Yeah, you're about to see a lake. If anybody wants to subscribe. We missed most of the beautiful sunset. We'll see a little color in the sky yet, but most of the sunset is sun's been down for a minute, so we only got a few minutes left before dark. I should have been out here a couple hours ago. But we're awful close now. Well, we'll go down this way first because there's a couple birds right here. I think that's a bird. Unless that's a stick that looks like a bird. There's some birds here. It might be a light or a buoy. I think it's a bird. No, that's a light. Yeah, I think the birds are in bed. These are lilies. There's a lot of aquatic plants here. Yeah, that's the lake. There's this guy. Pat Lima? You talking about the lily pad, or you talking about the bird? Because it wasn't a bird. I thought it was a bird. It's a We got all kinds of birds. We got iris. We got all kinds of cranes. We got a sandhill crane. I was somewhere the other day where a bunch of sandhill cranes met, but I didn't have my phone with me. This is Florida, and we have a bunch of different animals in the crane family that'll be here. If I get out during the day, I don't work tomorrow, so I might get out here tomorrow. But where I'm about to go, it's about to get dark, but where I'm about to go, you'll see. See, there's the lake, and there's the lily pads. Oh, we got 8 people. Yeah, if anybody wants to comment down below. I keep meaning to get out here earlier today to get better videos. In fact, it's gotten far enough in the year now, there's probably all kinds of nests during the day all through these lily pads of ducks. There usually is by the time you get into April and May, so yeah, there should be. It's colder this year. Swimming. That right there is swimming. We don't want to do that. Not with the phone. We don't want to go swimming with the phone. Now, if I had a waterproof phone, we would do it, but this ain't no waterproof phone. So, there's the good view of the lake. And the lily pads and all that, and they stretch all the way down. You can't see all the lily pads from here, but where you see all those lights, there's lily pads all the way down through here, so there'll be duck nests all the way. So tomorrow, if we get out before it gets dark like this, we'll see all the duck nests that there should be. It might be more of a late May thing, but it should be by now. In fact, we might have missed it. I think it might have been a month ago since I've been out here. I think it was too early because I didn't see the duck nest yet. But actually, that might have been like the middle of March. So it might have been more than a month. But yeah, these lily pads will go all the way down that full stretch where you see those lights. Well, we had 22 people a minute ago. I guess we're too boring. I guess we're too boring to have a lot of people. We don't, not doing anything too excited. Oh, it looks like there's fish jumping over there. I just saw the water rippling. I don't know if you guys can see the water and in fact, right there where it looks, I don't know if you can see it, it almost looks like someone took an eraser if it was a painting. Right through there is where the water was rippling, and the way the light's hitting it different. It's right there. Well, you guys can't see me. Wait, you can see me pointing if I put, yeah, right there. That's where the water was rippling, the light's hitting it different. Yeah, I didn't even think I could put my, I can't point on this side of the phone, but I could put my hand over here. Ah, there you go. It looks like there's a light. Yeah, you could just barely, yeah, you could see there's a bright light from, it looks like an airplane or a helicopter. Yeah, that's not a star. That looks like I don't know if that's a helicopter or an airplane. That's a strong light. In fact, it looks like it's barely moving. But I'm sure it is moving. It just don't look like it's moving much. Actually, I don't see much in the way of stars. There's something else up there. I think the clouds are stopping it from there being a lot of stars. But yeah, I'm not seeing stars. Yeah, people who watch the sky have been saying it's, aliens or something. But, it hasn't been the same stars here lately. I'm sure once it gets dark, dark. It's been, sometimes it's been directly above us. I don't want to turn around too much because I gotta remember from here is literally, that may look bigger, but that's maybe 3 feet across. So I gotta watch how much I'm moving around because next thing you know, hey, there's Nikki. Hey, Nikki. In fact, we might walk down the full thing to show you all the lily pads. But yeah, if I get a chance out in the morning, if I get out early enough, if there are bird nests, you'll see all the baby ducks. In fact, I don't know. I seriously doubt we'll see them at night. I don't know where they go at night. I'm sure they go inside the nest, but it seems dangerous at night to be on the water like that. But yeah, as you'll see all of them this year. They should, though. They have in the past. I sure hope nothing happened to all the lily pads because that's home for a lot of birds. I'm gonna try not to get people in here. We got people going for a walk and stuff. Try not to get people in the video. Or it's not a video, it's a live, but yeah, I sure hope all these lily pads ain't gone because it sure looks like it from this view. But in the past, the lily pads have gone all the way down. And that's home for all kinds of birds and turtles and fish and all kinds of things. Hello, how you doing?
Good, you?
Doing good. It might be all the lights that's making it look like there's light, but it is here. It is very dark. My phone's making it look light, but it's definitely not. Oh, now we got 0 people. I guess this is boring for some people, but we're checking out the lily pads. Hopefully, yeah, it's looking like this whole stretch is devoid of lily pads, and they're supposed to go. There's a walk. There should be lily pads, and it goes from one side. There's train tracks that also go the full length.
Oh. Stuff, you know.
We still got 0 people. I can't remember. There's a building here where I can't remember if I can even go all the way around the building or if it comes all the way to the water. I don't know if I'm going to get stuck trying to go all the way around it. But we'll see. Exciting things. You never know. Because I don't remember whether or not the building goes all the way to the water. So we'll find out if we can go all the way around it. Literally right there, that point right there, that's the difference between swimming. So we got about 2 feet, maybe 2.5 feet. Right, 2.5 feet that makes the difference between whether or not we are swimming. Yeah, it just changed it just got less. Right there. Yeah. If most people wouldn't do this. If I forget how close I am to the water. Okay, here's more lily pads. Thank God I found them. Because if there ain't the lily pads, then the birds and the fish and all don't have a place to live. I thought there was lily pads all the way down. We found them. Because I thought so. Yeah, if we had a little boat or if I wanted to swim for a minute, we could definitely jump right over there to right over there is, that may not look like that far, but that's, I don't know, it's not 20 yards. It's probably, it might be 15. It might be 15 yards. It might look like it ain't that far, but it is. It's the end of live, but we'll probably not be out here because I don't know what time the park technically closes. We definitely don't want to run into the place. They probably wouldn't care, but what time does it say? I don't see it on the sign. I'm trying to keep all the signs off the video because I don't want to dox myself if I can help it. I mean, them people that got Google Earth probably know where I am, but I don't want to dox myself if I can help it, so I'm trying to keep signs off. And unfortunately, trash. Not too much trash, but just some trash out there. Yeah, that probably looks like grass. You could, where it looks like grass, and some of it is actually land. But man, if you step in the wrong place, you're swimming. You'll be out in the woods and be swimming and not even realize it until it's too late. But yeah, all that green there. Yeah, it's definitely getting dark. There's the sky again. Yeah, I don't think we want to be out here in the dark. And there's the other side. Because of the light, you can see it better. There again, it may look green, it may look like you can run through that, but no, that there again, until you get to where that one tree right there is land. But before you get to that one tree, that tree right there, until you get there, that is not land. Yeah, there's all these lily pads in the morning should have birds' nests, so if I get out early enough, well, it's still daylight, we should be able to see. Oh, I just heard a fish jump. Yep. Yeah. These are train tracks here still, but yeah, not very often. But yeah, they got the bells and everything when the train goes through, so you know. Yeah, I think the train still does come through here. We're gonna jump over here to downtown. I'm trying not to. I'll have the phone up more in a minute, but I'm trying not to make it real obvious where I am. I'm about to play Don't Get Hit by a Car. Oh no, there's definitely cars coming. We're definitely not crossing right here. Yeah, they're definitely going a little bit too fast to be running across the street.
Wait to cross Bay Street.
Hopefully they're not taking a left. They'll hit us. If they're taking a left, I need to. Okay. That was a close one. We don't need to be risking our life tonight, but hey. Oh, they still got the lights up. Yeah, last few videos. I guess they're gonna leave the Christmas lights up all year. I don't know if they take them down, and I guess it's May now. Yeah, so you'll get to see the Christmas lights that's on the trees that's around here. Again, I think in the last couple I did, you could see them. You figure by May they would take the Christmas lights down. They're all kinds of crazy, I guess. Right. I don't know if there's any. It's not Friday. It's only Tuesday, so I don't think there's any. Shouldn't be any music, but there's a Mexican restaurant over here. It sounds like there's something going on. There's a lot of clutter and clatter. Yeah, as long as you're on public sidewalk, you can record people, but I didn't want to. Yeah, that's a full-blown party outside that restaurant. I don't want to video everybody's. That's not very nice, I don't think, but I know you're allowed to from a public sidewalk, but I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate me doing that. Yeah, these are the Christmas lights coming out. They sure don't take these down. And you can see they're all the way over. Each one of those vertical lines is the same as that right there. From all the way over there, it don't look like it. That's what they are. So we got like one more block and then we'll be closer to the house. So I'll probably end the live here in a minute, but we still got a couple people. If anybody wants to comment down in the comments, if anybody wants to subscribe, if I get out early tomorrow, I'll do another live down by the lake. Luckily, they go pretty slow through here, so hopefully we don't get hit by no cars. Well, I don't know if they've started taking them down or whatever, but they've turned them off. Apparently, they're still there, but they've turned them off from here. Maybe it's in May they turn them off and stop having them, but because you can see the lights are still here on this tree, but they've turned them off from here down this way. So it might be they're coming down to an end. Maybe they stopped doing it in May, because I think as early as October, November is when they put them up. They must not have the money to hire enough people to take them down. I mean, I'd take them all down for him, but I would charge. I don't know. I'd probably charge 4,000 or 5,000 to do all of them. They sure don't want to pay a lot of money, but I would charge that much. Well, we'll probably end the live here, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night.